Hello fellow runners, welcome to my channel, and today we're gonna go over my 6 favorite accessories when I go out for a run. We're gonna start with the must-to-haves and then we're gonna work our way down to the nice-to-haves, but the sixth one is really important and it saved me from a lot of pain while running. So stay tuned and let's dive into it. First piece of gear I picked is of course the shoe. Never go outside not wearing any shorts, but I would say the shoe comes first. By the way, if you see any brands in this video, that's my own personal preference. I don't have any sponsors. But the reason I picked the shoe is because it's preventing injuries. When you have to pick your first shoe, I would always go with cushioning. You can either choose from race shoes with carbon plates, or long distance shoes or medium shoes with medium cushioning. But I would say always go with cushioning because if you need to learn how to run and make mileage and volume, it's the best way to prevent injuries if you land soft. Second thing to look after is in which category you fall. I made the mistake in the beginning that I bought a shoe that looked most appealing to me, but I didn't know in which category I fell. You're either a neutral runner, where you are straight on your feet, you can be supinating, where you are on the outside of your foot, or you can be pronating or overpronating, where you are in the inside of your foot. If you go to your favorite brand's flagship store, they can always do an analysis in which category you will fall. And most of the time in each of these categories, they have a cheaper version, a middle and a high-end shoe where you can choose from. The last thing I want to say about the shoe is that a shoe lasts for about 600 kilometers before the cushioning is not doing anything anymore. For a race shoe with a carbon plate, that's about approximately 400 kilometers. But when you're out to buy new shoes, never throw the old ones away, because if it rained outside or it's wet, you can put on your old shoes again because water will really mess up with your cushioning in your shoe. For the second item, I can be really short. You see what I did there? Now, jokes aside, but for shorts, for me, it's really important that they're lightweight, that they're stretchy. And I always want to have a zipper where I can put a gel or where I maybe can put my phone in. I usually not run with a phone, but I think it's always important to put a key somewhere, or when you have a small pocket, it would be nice. Secondly, where I look after, and that might be a personal preference, but I always like it if there is a compression short inside the short, or I buy it on the side, because that helps me, for example, with chafings on the inside of my legs. My third favorite item allows me to track my progress. And if you're new into running, it's really important to keep some sort of track of what you are doing, to get a grasp on if you're not going too fast, because if you're going too fast, you will get injured as well. It's really important to take note of what you're doing, how far you run, how fast you run, and your heart rate. I would say those three. I do that with the Garmin Fenix 7, together with this heart rate band for extra accuracy. Because I really like to deep dive into the data. And if there are more like you out there that really love data, I have an amazing tip for you, and that is Runalyze. So if you're already into Strava or tracking your data with Garmin, go to the Runalyze. I put the link in the description down below, and it has even more insights of how you run, how fast you run, and whatever you want to know about your own running. If you don't want to invest in this right away, I highly suggest to just take your phone running and record it with Strava. I'll also put the link down below. For me, at number 4, but I think that's really personal, is music while I run. I use the JLab headphones. They are in-ear and they have a little device that can go around your ear so it stays there. And this one has a function that if you have both in, that you can still hear the traffic around you. So that's really important to keep note that you are safe. And you also have them nowadays that you can put them on your cheekbone, and then you can also hear the sound around you. But I love listening to music, especially on my long runs or podcasts, of course. But of course, it's personal. A lot of people like listening to the birds as well, so it's already more of a nice to have. At number 5, and this is a nice to have, I mean, you don't need it right away, but if you get into longer run territories, let's say above 12 kilometers, you want to carry water, or when it's really hot outside. And I did a lot of research on this, but I came up with this vest. It's the Salomon Advanced Skin 5. Again, no sponsor, but it took me so much research that I wanted to share this with you because this is really a game changer. I put my water in here, my gels, I can put my phone in here, but I can also put my drone in here and my GoPro if I want to film for you guys. And if you're into trail running, you can even put your sticks in here or a rain jacket. So yeah, this is a really nice vest. It's lightweight and it really sits snug around you, so it doesn't move anything, and the water is really secure. So yeah, I really love this accessory when running. And for the sixth and final one, I promised you guys a game changer. And if you're a more mature runner, you already probably know this stuff. But I found out this year, after 20 years, and that is sports shields of 2 toms. And this is not a commercial, but this really helps with, for example, shavings. If you have shavings like let's say between your thighs, or if you wear a sport bra and you have them right here, this stuff can really help you. And if you have, for example, blisters and you put a blister patch on it and then this on top, it really helps with the friction. And for the longer runs, if you start to get into territories where you run, let's say 16 or a half marathon, this comes in really handy. So that's it for today. I hope this video is going to help you with picking your running accessories. If you like this video, then please subscribe to my channel, leave a thumbs up down below, and I'll see you in the next video.